Hi Libra, thank you for joining me here. Hold on, let me turn off this. Yeah, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your another in-depth, free-flowing, intuitive reading, okay, Libra? So please take it as it resonates. Use your own judgment, knowledge, understanding, interpretation to interpret this message however it fits, okay? Libra, the first card we got is Eight of Cups. You know, Libra, this is like, this is literally, you are, you are just moving. You are, something is gone out of your life forever, even if they're there. You are absolutely spiritually, completely released yourself from something. It could be, they if there's a person, if they could be still in your life, if this is a job, they maybe, it's not that you are fighting, there is no, I feel like it's like a peaceful exit. It's like almost like, it's like evaporation of water. It's like if you put a water on a jar, or on a flat plate or something like that, the water evaporates, but we don't see it. It doesn't have that drastically. It just, you come back 2 days after and it just gone. It's like nothing happened. No fire was needed, no boiling water was happening. It just being there, it just evaporate and disappeared into the ether. That kind of, I'm really getting that. It's like you are something in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a whatever that was there, it just served, it just, you gained, you learned, you experienced, and you just very organically, you are moving into something that is absolutely inspiring you. That feels like, I'm feeling like if you're connecting with this message, you are very excited about 2022. You are very, very excited about what's 2022 gonna bring it to you. It's like, I remember last year it was not like that for you, Libra. It was lot of pain and suffering, and longing for something to come back was there last year for Libra. I don't remember exact readings, but I remember that was the energy that I was getting when I was doing last year Libra energy by the end of the year. And but this year you are really optimistic, and it's not that optimistic you are checking like, oh, I'm gonna do this, it's like that. It's not even you are planning to do something big. You just know that this future is bright. You just know that. It's like a very inner knowing that 2022 or upcoming future, there is a lot of possibilities that's gonna happen, and you just know that. You are not, oh, it's not that you are sitting down making agendas and planning and programming this and that. You just know, and it's everything, whatever happening. Maybe you are doing all these things, all these big things that you are going to be doing, small things, big things, but those are not like, you are not shaping it. It's just coming to you in a form, and you are just accepting it, and you feel very, very warm. You feel things are, it's a very nice energy. Like look at their body posture. I'm getting that, even the way the energy you are holding in your body, it's not, there is no agitation. There is a certain sense of soft, certain sense of smoothness, certain sense of organic flow that flowing through your body, Libra. This is absolutely so beautiful energy. I feel like I just want to live in this, like stay in this card forever. It's really, really feeling so good, so good, so good. Oh, I'm also getting, oh, they gave me this image. let's say, if you walk, like let's say if you take a walk in the evening, or maybe you are coming back from work and taking a long walk, when not many people are there on the streets or something like that, you may feel like that you are a wanderer. You feel like that everything, like almost like you are on a journey to, almost like a wanderer. Like, I'm getting this. I'm not gonna get too much deeper into that energy because I have so many other energy cards that I need to talk about. But there is a sense of wanderer, like a wanderlust. That's what I'm hearing. Wanderlust. Like there is a sense of opening, a huge opening, and it feels like that you feel like that you are sent to this earth to experience this wanderlust that you are feeling right now. It's like you don't know where exactly this journey gonna take you, but this journey taking you exactly where you need to be, where you want to be, where you desire to be, where you dream to be. So there is that kind of alignment of your conscious purpose and your psychic um, download is happening here. Okay, I'm gonna move to next card here. We got Three of Wands in reverse. It's perfect. Three of Wands in reverse. That is what I was talking about. Like, it's not that you are planning. It's not that, Three of Wands is like, they are like this anticipation. Oh, I put all this, I manifested it. There is a certain sense of manifestation always. Manifestation always is a forced way of attracting things. I mean, force is not bad, but manifestation does need a deliberate effort to put work into it. Like there is, like, you are almost like challenging universe, when you manifest. Like when you manifest, we manifest like, okay, I want this, I'm gonna do this, whatever it takes to get me this, then I'm gonna do this. There is a certain sense of regimented routine and regimented follow-up that needs in manifestation. And Three of Wands energy is like this, waiting for that manifestation, to take a real form, or in the form of action. But in reverse, I really feel like that's what I was saying, that there is no like calculated strategic plan that you are making. You are just doing you. If you are writing, I know a lot of Libras on my channel are writers, are artists. If you are doing something, it's not that you are doing it because you couldn't help but doing it. Like let's say if you are writing, it's not that you just felt that is your call, so you wrote. If you are, like if you are a painter, like it's not that you are strategically trying to make something that could sell. You paint because it just comes within you, it oozes out of you, and it takes a real form by itself when you do it. So there is like this distance from deliberate manifestation versus just things that you love to do and you are sincere about it and you just do it, and it takes eventually a form of manifestation in a way. That's what I'm getting from Three of Wands in reverse. And it's like there is a, because Three of Wands in reverse, so it's like there is no, like there is no, it's not that there is no waiting. It's not that you are consciously, oh my god, when it's gonna happen, I mean, yeah, maybe you are a little anxious, you may be a little stressed out sometimes when you need to put your work out there, or you're something that you are really want to do or dream to do. So there is that kind of a little bit of an anxiety is there, but it's like mostly it's like you are not waiting for some kind of big thing to happen. You are just doing you. Seriously, that's what I'm getting. There is a certain organic flow in Libran energy right now, which is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And as you are moving through this energy, we are getting this Page of Swords. You realize that when you are leaving something like Eight of Cups, when you are leaving something, when you are getting into any kind of new way of experiencing life, you need to open your mind to new information as well. Like, so there is a lot of like you are very open right now, Libra. You are very open. Maybe you are connecting with group of people. Maybe you're connecting with organization that you never thought connect to before. The way you thought that you are going to distribute your work, the way you thought that you are going to approach your work to different organization has different. Like the kind of people that you wanted to reach out. Maybe before you were like all like, oh, I need to be a bestseller, but now you feel like no, it's all about people who really wants to read me, who will really want to connect with me. It doesn't have to be millions and millions copies sold. Even if it is 100 people are reading and they're really connecting and I'm impacting them, that is more than 3 million people read this, but it just evaporated just like water after reading. Nothing stayed with them, and they are not even reading it. It's like there is no impact, there is no real impact. Then what? Your way of looking at things has changed. Your way of acknowledge, so there is a new form of knowledge, new form of values, new form of information, new form of, maybe you are connecting with whole new set of people that you consider your friends. Maybe like there is a lot of newness is coming, and and you are open to that. I'm getting this, the energy I'm getting is like openness. There is a free flowing of breeze. The air is flowing. Air is not stuck, air is flowing. Libra is a cardinal air. If air doesn't flow, it becomes very toxic for Libra. If Libra stays in some kind of mentality for too long with certain kind of rigidity and stubbornness, it doesn't really work for Libra. And it may work in a certain situation. We embody all sorts of energy depending on what kind of situation we are in. But our primary, our dominant energy of Libra is the flow. All cardinal energy is the flow. That's what Libra is. And this is like a page of swords. It's like this thing. You are open to new information. You are structuring your life differently. You are communicating. Your communication style has changed. And you're like how you are targeting people, like in order to reach out with your work, with your words, with your affection, with your love, everything, like all these minute things that shapes our life, our fundamental, our core is changing. And you are so open to that. There is no hustle, there is no like pushback here. Right now your energy is just embodiment of openness. That's what I'm getting. And then we got this five of wands. This is okay. This is, I'm getting this. Libra, I'm Libra sun, and I also have Mars in Libra in 8th house. So, and my north node in no, and my south node is in Libra. So I have a lot of Libra energy. One thing that I understand about myself, I don't understand everything, but one thing that I do understand about myself and Libra energy is that forming a sense of self which is absolutely just it's just you, forming a sense of self on an individual level. Hear me out, please. I think Libra forms a sense of self. People think that Libra doesn't have sense of self. That's not true at all. Libra has a strong sense of self, but their sense of self originate in relation to others. Just because we are relating to others doesn't mean that we are losing ourselves. I feel like that's a huge misconception in our understanding when you think about Libra. I really feel like Libra has a very strong sense of self. Libra know what Libra wants. Libra absolutely know, even though it feels like that Libra doesn't, because we are so associated with others. Sometimes it may feel to ourselves as well that we don't know what we want, especially Libra moon. That is a huge struggle for Libra moon. But if we really pay attention, you will know that we always have a sense of self. It's just our understanding of self is not just limited with an individual, with ourself. Our understanding of self is extended in relation to our environment, in relation to other people, in relation to friends, in relation to object, in relation to all kind of things, thoughts, ideas. We connect, we just automatically connect with things that are around you. We are like magnet, but we don't connect, like we don't attach to things. We just almost like kinetic energy. It's like not magnet, like attached, physically attached. That is not Libran energy. Libra doesn't like that kind of attachment. Libra like connecting on a very like energy based connection, cerebral, you know. So 5 of Wands here, Libra, right now this energy is really, you are feeling like for a change, maybe for the first time in your life. You wanna make decision, you wanna go, you wanna do things which is little bit isolated with yourself. You are not necessarily relating all the time. Okay, let me flush it out a little bit, because it's a convoluted in concept, but it is absolutely true if we think about it. Like let's say let's say you are a writer, because I'm going back to writer because I know at least there is 5 people that I know on my channel who are writers, who are writing books. So this is coming to my mind. You could be other form of artist as well, or you don't have to be artist in order to connect with this. The thing is, what I'm trying to say, let's say you are writing a novel, or writing an essay, or writing a whatever poem. So you are writing like how you feel. You are writing for yourself. You are not writing, how can I, it's not like there is a, yeah, you are your own audience first. You want to touch this fire by yourself. You are not looking for, okay, people come up, group up, come together, then we can reach out here. So you are feeling like, no, this is, even if other fall down in the process of coming there, that's their path. Let them bring themselves up back again. It's not my thing. I am gonna go. So there is like a self-focus is very, very dominant here, and that may cause a little bit of inner monologue within you, because you are not really very accustomed with that kind of, sometimes like sometimes we need to make our own decision. Sometimes we need to isolate ourselves from the entire world and feel like we are the world in order to connect with others. And you are in this terminal zone transition. You are right now, you feeling like that, it's, you just want to be a world of yourself for change, and that is beautiful. It may cause a little bit of inner dialogue, inner monologue. Sometimes you may ask, is that selfishness? Is that self-centeredness? But you are understanding it's not all these things, because those are the name that we put a negative connotation attached to it. It's about self-focus. It's about self-focus. It is not node. It's about self-focus. It's not about self-centeredness. It's not about selfishness. It's not about all this other thing. It's about self-focus, that you are really, really, and you are touching the fire. You are touching something, Libra. I am getting that. I got that in last message also. Libra, something is big happening in Libra's life. In your life, whether that bigness, hugeness can come from external recognition, or it can come from pure base soul fire energy. Like you feel some sense of deep sense of self, which is very lit right now. And then we got this Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands and the King of Swords together. I'm gonna read this card together because this is very interesting. King of Swords, this is your energy. This is your energy. And I feel like Knight of Wands is like you are really understanding one thing, that you struggle with completely be absorbed in self, when the self is not extended to others. You really struggle to do that. It's like but you are understanding with the King of Swords that without a fire that is yours and yours only, the compassion that we show to other people when we are little detached, like Aquarian, Libra energy, and we are try to accommodate all these things. You cannot accommodate everything. No one can. And when one accommodating everything, so there is a sense of a little shallowness comes out, and little detachment comes out, because emotionally we are incapable of invest deeply with each and everything that comes in our life, because that consumes emotion, deep connection, real, like truthfully caring for something. It's a lot of energy investment. We air signs are very good at compassion and empathy and this and that with other people, because I feel like to a certain extent it is true that air signs are, we swim sometimes a little shallow, because we want to accommodate many people, many object, many situation, many concept, many ideas, many feelings. So in order to accommodate all these things and knowing our resources, that's why air people are very, they get so exhausted so easily, because it's, like source is not that, it's not like we can only do so much. And you are understanding that if you do not hold some fire, some excitement, some ignition, King of Knight of Wands is like, very fiery, like me, like I, not in a capital I, but I, this sense of, like, if we don't hold this fire, if you don't know, like, sometimes you need to beat your own drum, and that's fine. Literally, this is the, sometimes you need to beat your own drum, and that is fine. And you are understanding, without having that some space deep in your heart that is only reserved for yourself, you as an individual, not an extended individual, but you as an individual, completely content within yourself and making decision for yourself, by yourself, that part of you is as important as this expansive mind, where you can connect with others, when you can empathize with others, when you can listen to others and give them some kind of clear suggestion or path or kind of clarity. But if you do not combine the self, isolated sense of self of an individual with this extended form of being with others, there is no peace. There is no peace. I hope this makes sense. Because here on this channel, at least, I really try to, really bend the forms, the way we think self, the way we think others, until and unless we do not get out of this. If we do not bend the form, there is no new things gonna come. If we how can you become a different person, or become something else? How grow can happen if we are constantly limited with the definition that is there? We need to sometimes bend what we think by when we are saying self, what it truly is when you say others. That is the big thing in Libran energy. Our main energy revolves around this concept of self and others, and where self ends, where other begins. That's why Libran and Pisces are very similar energy, but we are we somehow we understand that there is a partition, there is a demarcation between self and others. At the same time, that demarcation can be dissolved when we become Pisces. But Pisces is more raw. Pisces doesn't understand or doesn't want to see or do not see or the demarcation between self and others. So anyway, so you are understanding that, and as you are understanding, look at this, what it follows. It follows with the world. It follows with the world. That's why you are feeling much more in peace. That's why a lot of good stuff is coming to you, because there is a certain sense of peace happening in Libra's mind, where Libra is really embracing this idea of self, which is absolute self, individual, which is like, that's what we hear, like in everywhere you can see, like when people say self, oh, for love yourself, they're always contain that self, just an individual. Oh, you need to think about yourself. But what is self? Libra is also self, but Libra's self is extended self, where we connect, relate with others in order to form a sense of self. But we don't understand. Many people, most of the people do not understand that extension of self, but we do. And we need to vocalize that, because we need to make people understand what we mean by self, so that the understanding flows. And as we so now you are saying that balance, this is like you are this concept of self, which is contained within one individual, one identity, which is yours, and how to be empathize with the others and create the form of and reach out to others through this modality of self. I hope it's not getting too complicated. Okay. I need to simplify. I feel like it's getting a little complicated, but I think you got it. So that's why the World card is here. There is a lot of you are closing a cycle for sure. You are leaving from something very peacefully. Something just got out of your system. Whatever that is, you will know. And you are being introduced with a lot of good opportunity in the real world, in a material world. You are feeling very content, you are feeling peaceful, you are feeling a cycle is coming up, like closing up. Like you feel very holistic right now, Libra, let's say in that way. You feel very, very holistic, and it's actually helping you. It's really helping you to focus. It's really helping you to clear your mind. It's really helping you to be at your creative peak. So it's a very nice time. 2022 gonna be very good for you, Libra. I'm telling you that. I'm not I don't do like these predictions on anything like that, but I can feel it. 2022 is the year for Libra. If you wanted to do something that you truly want to do, truly desire to do, this sense of self, sometimes you need to touch the fire by itself. Sometimes you need to reach to the top, whatever top means to you in your own sense, by yourself. And that is what you are doing. And it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. All right, Libra, I think I'm going to stop here, and I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.